When I was a kid, my dad and I used to go horseback riding all the time. We went when we were in Boulder, Colorado, and Colorado Springs, and in North Carolina, a little town called Brevard, which I absolutely love. He'd take us around all the gorgeous waterfalls on the beautiful trails, and we could see the gorgeous fog. It was beautiful. One of my favorite places, though, was Three Falls, where you saw exactly what I said, 3 falls. 1, 2, and 3. Look at these. They were so powerful and gorgeous. And then, if you were brave like me, you could take a ride down this beautiful rock called Sliding Rock. And there I go, extremely slowly. But my favorite thing about North Carolina was the horses. Just beautiful horses everywhere. So today, in honor of Leonardo da Vinci, who painted and drew horses, we're gonna draw a horse. So I start kind of in the middle because that's where the back will probably be. Yep. And then go ahead and draw the back of the head, some ears. Come back here, make a nice round rear end with a little tail. We're just gonna sketch at first and then add more and more as we go. Now I'm gonna go down, curving like a letter C here. And then most of these shapes are rectangular. So this long snout is like a rectangle with a rounded corner. So yeah, and there's a little cheekbone, and then can you see the rectangle? All right. Next, we're going to draw the long neck and the chest. It's a very strong horse, leading down to the legs. Now I draw the rear leg first, and then the other leg is further back, so I'm going to add more shadows to that to make the distinction. Now he's bending his leg a little bit in the back, so I wanted to show that with some letter L angles, right? But they're like facing that way. Now it's time to draw the belly, so it starts a little higher and then goes a little lower, so a very wide letter U kind of. And then make it nice and smooth. And he's standing nice and straight in front. So I've got the leg in front and then another leg back behind. Next, I'm going to draw the mane a little thicker. Not really, running, so it's kind of just still on its body, but still fluffy. Next, we've got a nice big eye with a big eyeball inside, looking straight ahead, so it's a little lower than back. Put a little nostril right around here and a nice smile for his mouth. Here I have an example of a horse I drew with shading. You can see all the shadows in here. The one we have doesn't have shadows yet, so let's put some on. You just kind of do a little shading with your pencil, kind of lying on its side, and then you kind of rub it with your eraser. I use a whole different eraser for this, not one that erases, but one just to smear. So basically all the parts to any animal are going to be cylinders, right? And so on a cylinder, you kind of shade around the edge, around the sides. And so if you think of this as a cylinder, you know where to put the shadows, right? The ones that go underneath. And then I go ahead and smear that with my eraser, and it looks really cool. Now I'm going ahead and adding my shadows everywhere, all around my little horsey, and I'm going to just add it with pencil first and then rub it with my eraser. Without erasing, it's kind of a difference because erasing means you want to take everything away, but rubbing just kind of smears it really pretty. So I've finished adding pencil, and now I'm going to smooth it out with my eraser. If you look at the bottom, you can see how the eraser is turning black, and that's actually helpful to me adding more of that nice pencil to different parts of the horse, like the center and so on. I'm going to add some more darkness to my mane and to my tail just to make it really stand out. Now I'm going to take off a little bit of the middle part here just to make that really bright part show up, just like any cylinder. And I finally finished my beautiful horse, and I'm going to write my signature so people know who the artist is, like you should too. I hope you have fun making your horse, and I will talk to you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you.